Hey team, welcome back to Train Like a Ballerina. Today we're doing a deep daily stretch. It's an intermediate level stretching sequence. It's one of the hundreds of workouts and stretches on the TLB app. I'm going to put a link below if you haven't signed up yet and joined the team. There are hundreds of dancers and non-dancers all around the world training every single day, improving their strength and flexibility the way that dancers do, which is remaining lean and strong. If you have the app or the website, I'm going to do off the website version today, then follow along with me. I was thinking that today I'm going to put some really calming, relaxing music over the entire stretching sequence. But that's not what I believe. I believe in actually educating you how to do each stretch correctly. Doing stretches with correct form is just as important as doing strengthening exercises with correct form. So I'm going to guide you through these stretches today, guys. One more thing, if you're not warm, please just pause this video. Do just a couple of minutes, 5 minutes max of star jumps, jumping around, get your heart rate up. I can promise you, you are going to get more flexible, much more faster if you are warm. I'm already warm today, so we're going to jump straight into it. Starting in a downward dog. This is going to be an active downward dog. What does that mean? That means we're not just going to sit in that downward dog and make it feel good. We're actually going to keep it active. A nice wide parallel position, coming down to the ground and crawling forward. Now we're not going to just sink into our shoulders here like a lot of dancers do. We're going to think about our form. So we're going to pull out of our shoulders. You might even find it an upper body strengthening exercise. We're going to think of our hamstrings and calves parallel to the wall behind us. We're checking our toes, they're all flat on the ground. I always check the insides of my feet, the arches, and I make sure that they're picked up so we're not sinking in, they're picked up. And then I go up to my legs. Are my legs active? So they're not just sinking into it, they're nice and active. My muscles are actually working. I can already feel my upper body as well. And then I go to my core. Is my core actually active as well? I'm thinking of drawing my belly button towards my spine, making sure my spine isn't arched. It's nice and long, all the way to the top of my neck. Good, and crawling back. Bending those knees slightly, coming up. Feet slightly turned out, bending knees directly over toes, guys. So important, the knees are going directly over toes. We're not coming in like this. And all we're going to do is sink down to this beautiful position here. I like to push my knees up with my elbows because my knees tend to go a bit in as well. Pushing them out, I also get a much better stretch in my inner thighs and groin area if I push my body just a little bit further forward. So making sure that not on the knees, just on the inside of the knees, and pushing forward. Oh, we've got 10 more seconds. Are we breathing? Nice job, guys. Grab yourself a chair or a wall. You can also do this in the center. I'm going to do a 30-second kneeling hip flexor stretch. Hip flexor stretch. The key to this stretch is tucking your pelvis underneath you, not just coming forward into a deep lunge. It feels really good, but you're missing out on stretching all these beautiful muscles here. If you think of when you're sitting at a chair, your hip flexor, all these muscles here, are contracted. We want to lengthen them out. How do we do that? We try to create as much distance as we can here. We don't do this by just coming forward like that. We actually get much more distance if we're in a lunge position. The back leg is parallel, and we just think we're a sad dog, and we tuck our tail underneath us. So as you can see, contracted, nice and long position here. You don't have to have the back foot up on demi-point, but you want to make sure it's in parallel, creating that beautiful length here, tucking your right glute underneath you. If you want more distance, deeper stretch, reaching over with that right side to the left side and keeping it active. Nice, guys. Remember, big breaths in and out. Nice, guys. Now we're going to come forward into a deep lunge. So now you're going to bring that foot slightly wider than your hips And now you're able to sink your hips down into the ground. I always advise to put your hands in front of your foot first, and then sink deep into that deep lunge position. Really making sure you're not sinking into your shoulders, nice and long. Again, if you do have your back foot up in parallel like this, I get a much deeper stretch in my hip flexor and my hips. Maybe just try that as well if you're not feeling that much of a stretch here. Pop that back leg up. Nice, guys. Coming back onto that knee now, I'm going to do a hamstring stretch. The stretch that I see most people doing wrong. As if your knee's hurting a little bit, make sure you put a little towel or a jumper or something underneath that knee. Front foot is flexed, your hips are straight like a car, the headlights are going forward. You're thinking of bringing those toes towards you as you come down. You don't need to place your hands on the ground if they're not yet. I'm already feeling a really big stretch here. You can also bring your hands in second, or have them on your hips, or also holding onto something if you need. The key to this exercise is straight hips and straight back. Everything straight. Toes are coming towards you. And big breath in. With the breath out, try to go a little bit lower. I like to think with every breath in and out, there's new oxygen going to my whole body. It helps me. I'm not sure if it's going to help you. Every breath out, just relaxing, going deeper into it. Nice, guys. Good, one more breath in. Bring those toes towards you. This isn't just sitting here, guys. This is active stretching. Good, a few more seconds. Nice, guys. And relax for a second. Coming into a pigeon stretch now. I find this stretch really hard. Coming at a 90-degree angle with your front leg, your back leg extended to the back or bent up if you need. Getting little robot arms, shifting, twisting out the beautiful twist in the spine. One goes on, not on your knee. I like to put it on the top of my thigh and on my foot, and then just sinking forward again. Just have that beautiful elongated spine. So I'm not just sitting here like this, but it's active the whole time. I'm constantly thinking of energy coming from my back, through my neck. You can also place your hands in front of you and sinking in. Where do you guys feel this stretch? Let me know. Comment below where you feel this, because everyone feels it differently. I feel this in my left glute, like you wouldn't believe. Some people feel it in their inner thighs. Let me know. Nice, guys. On to the other side. Hip flexor stretch. Again, little reminders. Back leg is in parallel, tucking those hips, your glutes underneath you, and breathe in, tuck, and keeping that back leg active. Reaching that hand up if you need, creating distance. Beautiful stretch all the way up. Don't just think the stretch is here, think it goes all the way down from the knee, all the way out the side. Go, guys. Nice, guys. Forward into a deep lunge, hands in front of that foot. Keep the back leg in parallel if you can, and sinking forward. Now you're allowed to let that glute go. It's not tucked underneath you. Big breath in and big breath out. breath in. And breath out. And coming back to our hamstring stretch. Front foot flexed, toes towards us, hips straight, back straight, and coming down. Good guys, one more big breath in. And if you are joining me on the app or the website version, I'm going a little bit slower because I'm explaining things a bit faster. Sorry, a bit slow. Coming into pigeon stretch, 90 degrees. Back leg straight or bent, however you feel. Robot arms. And coming forward. Good, we've got 30 seconds of this, guys. Last stretching and we're done. How's your breath? How's the tension? Think of where you're taking the tension in your body right now. Do you have your neck up? Do you have your shoulders raised? How's your face? Are you like this? Relax, 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 relax. It's much more easily said than done, but big breaths in. And good, last one, guys. We're going to do a big breath in. As we breathe out, just go a little bit deeper. Good, guys. And relax. Nice job, guys. How are you feeling? That was your deep daily stretch, intermediate level, one of the hundreds of workouts and stretching sequences on the TLB app. Link is below. Please also let me know, guys, how easy or hard that was for you, what workouts you'd like to see, and also where you're from. Who are you? I've got this incredible TLB community on YouTube, and I want to know more about you so that I can create content for you. So please let me know by commenting below. Love to you all. Thank you for joining me on the stretching sequence today, and thank you for training like a ballerina.